So today, for the first time in 10 months, we're going to go out and do something. Thanks to watching a young gay couple on YouTube that I'm going to put a link to their channel below. We have found out that we can get a theater all to ourselves. So we're going to go see Stanley Tucci and Colin Firth in Supernova, which is about a gay couple, and it appears that it's going to be a real tearjerker. But we're really excited about getting out to a trip today, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Finally out of the house and do something civil. Yes, it's amazing. We've already packed our Kleenex.
Yes, we have. We have plenty of Kleenex for this movie. So, yay, we're looking forward to doing something today. So here we are 2 days later. It's Monday. We saw the movie on Saturday, and we were going to talk about it after we got done, but we were such a mess because of the movie that it was not a good time to talk about it. And then yesterday just fell apart. So anyway, what we saw was a movie called Supernova, and it starred Colin Firth and Stanley Tucci. And you want to talk about how it affected you?
Yeah, I would. First of all, it's about a gay couple, an older gay couple, and the issues that they have in their life and just their life in general as things progress. And it really touched me because it takes me back to when I was younger, and I had absolutely no role models or anything to look forward to or look at as an example as a young person, and I questioned my sexuality for forever until I finally came out to myself in my late 30s. I was raised in extremely rural Oklahoma, and I didn't know my first gay person until I was like 32, 33 years old. So to be able to go to a movie theater and see an extremely well-produced quality film starring some incredible actors with amazing cinematography and just a beautifully presented movie that centered around a gay couple was just
a senior gay couple
at that was just absolutely mind-blowing to me. And it didn't have the usual build around AIDS or drug use or minimizing gay relationships, or it was just presented as a normal everyday, just like everybody else. And actually the storyline would have worked had it not been a gay couple, had it been a straight couple. But the way that it presented the issues that so many gays have as they age and as they age together, as it was in the movie. First of all, it talked personally to both of us because we've had issues that they dealt with as well, and it just gave us some insight as to how they dealt with them and how it affected not only them but their families, and it was just something that you normally don't see in a movie theater that you can take so personally and can touch you so deeply.
Yep, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep. And unlike Gary, I've known I was gay all my life, and I grew up in South Florida and became a gay activist because in reality, back in those days, we were harassed by the police for no reason. And when we started to push for rights, it really wasn't to the degree that it is today. I mean, what goes on today just blows me away. The only thing we wanted back then was for the cops to leave us alone and just let us be. We weren't bothering anybody. I mean, it was a felony to be gay. And there were many times when I was raised by drag queens, and there'd be many nights that I'd have friends call me from jail needing for me to come bail them out because they were arrested for being in drag, or some of my masculine lesbian friends were dressed in drag and they had to be pulled out of jail just because of that. So it was a very moving experience for me to see that maybe what we did really did have a greater impact than I ever imagined. I mean, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would be wearing one of these and have a piece of paper, or as Gary calls it, file it under ball and chain, that we would have rights that any other married couple would have today. However, this movie blew me away because of the fact that it was presented just like we were like anybody else. And what really impressed me was I got this idea of going to the movies from a young gay couple who have a YouTube channel who are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, if anybody, any couple to me is a role model, it's them. They have twin children through surrogacy, and they're just absolutely super dads. So to watch them and see how their life is today compared to what we wouldn't even have imagined back in those days was amazing. And then getting the idea to rent out a theater to ourselves was from them. And it brought back a lot of other things too, because, you know, right now we're going through the pandemic. So the AIDS crisis came up in my mind because, you know, we're products of the AIDS issue. And I was a really strong proponent of fighting AIDS back in the day, and being part of groups that got laws passed and rights enacted for people who were infected or affected by HIV and AIDS. But back in those days, we didn't even have a name for it, let alone know where it came from. So on multiple levels, this affected me, and dealing with some health issues that we've had. Gary's been able to survive cancer.
Yeah.
And I have some issues that are deteriorating, and they're a little more life-threatening now, and we don't see where it's going. So being able to watch this gay couple go through their challenges was also a very cathartic yet hitting home type of experience for us as well. But I said earlier that I was going to leave a link to this young gay couple's YouTube channel, and I would really encourage anybody to watch them. And their name just escaped me. Dustin and Burton. And they have this really cute title because one of them's last name is Buffalo, and they're talking about raising their twins. So their YouTube channel is Dustin and Burton Raising Buffaloes. So I think it's adorable. But anyway, we just would encourage anybody to go out and watch this movie. And one of the things that is also touching for me is that this helps, for me, it helps link the generations together, because we all know, and we've accepted this a long time ago, that, you know, in gay years, we're dinosaurs. And we've been together a long time. So being dinosaurs, we're kind of, you know, the older generation is sort of pushed aside in society in general, but specifically in the LGBT community. So, and we're okay with that. I mean, it's not a big deal, but we would still like to let people know that, you know, not necessarily that we're around, but you can actually have a happy life at this age and be in a successful relationship, and to really work at what you want to have for the rest of your life.
Yeah, have an absolutely amazing life.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our touch on it. That's our story, and I'm sticking to it. Are you sticking to it?
I'm sticking to it too.
Okay. So thanks for watching again. And if you're so moved, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when another video comes out. And in the meantime, take care of yourself and love each other.
Love each other.
Okay. Bye-bye now.